Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's a girl journey. Today I'll be showing you how I create this beautiful gown with this fine design. So stay tuned as we get down to the tutorial. So this is a joggers lace and 2 years of mikado fabric. You can make use of any fabric that is stiff. So this is how I'm folding it. I'll be cutting the front and back together. So I'm having a 4 fold now, 4 layers, 2 folds, sorry. So the next thing I'm going to look at it, I'll be cutting these parts. So the first thing I'm going to be marking is the shoulder. This is the shoulder. Then from that shoulder, whatever I have, I'll be using it because it's cut together. And this is 6 inches that I have. So the next thing is to mark the neck width. I'm marking 3 inches by 2 inches. You can make use of 1.5, but I want my neck depth to be 2 inches. Remember, this is the back neck depth that I'm marking now. So after which I will come down by 1 inch, making it 3 inches. I'll come down by 1 inch, making it 3 inches. So this neck depth that I'm marking now is for the front. So I'll be making use of 2 inches for the back, then 3 inches for the front. So the next thing I'm going to mark is the shoulder slope. I'll be coming down by 1 inch on this sleeve part. Then the next thing is to connect it to the shoulder and neck width. So after that, the next thing is I'm coming down by 12 inches. I normally use 12 inches for my sleeve opening for boo-boos. So you can make use of 11 inches, 13 inches, depending on how wide you want your sleeve opening to be. So here I'll be inserting the bust measurement divided by 4. Then I'm adding 4 inches, extra 4 inches, because it's kind of boo-boo. So from there, I'm curving it this way. So I will take this curve down to the full length. So after that, I will go ahead and cut it out. I'm cutting the neck of the back pattern. I'm cutting the neck back pattern first, remember. So after I must have finished cutting the whole side, I would then remove the back pattern. So I'm left with the front pattern. So for this front pattern, I will now cut the neck depth of front. please don't forget to cut the back first, then remove the back and then cut the front. So for this front, I want it to have a kind of open at the neck, at the chest part. So I'm coming down by extra 4 inches, that is 7 inches. From shoulder it will be 7. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to open it up. This is how it's looking like. Then this is the back. I'm going to use this material to bias the neck of the back. So I'm going to use this to cut out the facing for neck front. Cutting it out, I'll use it to turn out the front neck. So this is how it's looking like at the wrong part. So I'm going to flip it this way. Make sure you notch the V area so that you have a smooth and relaxed neckline. So I'll go ahead and iron it down. I'll give it a good press. And this is how the back neck is looking like. I've done turning it and ironing it down. So this is the front. So I'm placing the front and back together now. I'll go ahead and use 1/4 inch to sew the shoulders. So now I've went ahead to sew it down, I mean the shoulders. So the next thing is to draw out the design that you want, your desired design that you like. At this point, you are to bring out the architect and artist in you. So from shoulder, I will try to avoid the same edges. So I first went ahead to draw it out on a note, on a piece of paper. So now I'm transferring it at on the fabric. So the next thing is to attach it on the fabric, attach the joggers on the fabric, joggers lace on the fabric. And my experience working with this fabric and the joggers is, I think, to gum it with a candle gum, it looks more finer than sewing. So meanwhile, this is how I join the joggers lace together to have a straight long rope. So this is how I join them. before I now place on the material. So this is how it's looking like after I finish sewing it down. It's kind of rough, but I think at the end I used gum. Please, at the end I used gum. The gum on come out more neater than sewing.